zou het graag even willen horen voor Joe Cocker. Well, it's a long while before I've seen you. It's a long time ago.
Yes.
Now recently I bumped into an article about you, and I saw an immense track record you had. And I immediately wondered, what keeps this man going? I mean, what keeps you going? Coffee?
Not really. I mean, no, it's a few Heineken's help. Mm-hmm. No, I mean, over the years, I really don't know what else I could do. I mean, singing is my lifeblood, you know.
Uh-huh.
And as long as I get a few months off here and there, I'll just keep rocking on, you know.
So basically, what you do is you sing, you go on vacation?
Well, I sing, I do a tour, you know, and then I took 4 months off this Christmas, which was nice, because for the last 3 years I've been working extremely hard. Mm-hmm. So it was nice to have a break.
How do you compare that with, I understand you're married?
Yeah.
Pam?
Mm-hmm. Right, that's right. It, man. Very good.
Okay, now, do you get a chance to combine that really, to give everybody the attention he or she deserves?
Well, my wife, she tours with me quite a lot. She's not with me on this trip, but I'm touring the States with Stevie Ray Vaughan in the summer for 3 months, and she'll be out on that one. So, you know, we actually see a lot more of each other than most couples who have just a regular job, you know.
So she goes along with you, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, I was glad to hear you've got a new album, Joe Cocker Live.
Exactly.
Actually, it's Joe Cocker Almost Live, 2 studio tracks on it.
Bonus tracks, I call them. Yeah.
Bonus tracks. Now, was it your idea to record an album like that?
Well, I'm really happy with the band I got for the last 2 years. Mm-hmm. And so I thought maybe it's a good time just to document it. I'm 46 this month, you know, I shouldn't be saying that. So I thought, you know, not getting any younger, let's just put... Because it's 20 years since I did a live album before.
Yeah, there was Mad Dogs and Englishmen.
That's it, in 1970.
And you had some financial problems with that one. Somebody ran off with the money, I understand?
Oh, yes, I've had a few of those experiences in my life.
Yeah, I heard that. Isn't it hard to, you know, keep going on in music without being bitter about the business and things like that happening to you?
I guess they were just like learning, you know, sort of experiments. What can I say? Back in the 60s, I mean, it was all new ground, rock and roll, really. I mean, nobody'd, you know, we weren't quite so cautious about these strange guys in the wings, you know.
Yeah, but your situation right now is fabulous, I understand. You're in a peak at your career.
Well, I'm doing pretty good. You know, there aren't many countries in the world I can't play, and now the Eastern Bloc's opening up. Mm-hmm. That's going to be very interesting next year, going to Czechoslovakia and places.
You have already settled plans to go there or not?
They've asked us to go like to Estonia, the place that's erupting in Russia, and a few of these places. I played Hungary this year for the first time, so then the fans are very hungry. You know, I mean they haven't had anything live, so they're really keen.
That's good. That's really good to hear. Now, are you very aware of the current music scene at this moment?
To some degree.
Because you travel around a lot, because it's really hard to get exposed to music, or not?
Well, I don't know. I pretty much, you know, got my own vibe going, sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you know, you could drop a few names, I don't know. But...
Well, I would like you to drop a few names, actually. Who are young singers you really admire? I mean...
Well, I don't know if he's young anymore. Paul Young, you know, I always thought it was a great singer.
Yeah.
In the gender of soul singing. And, God, there really aren't that many young kids, you know, to have come to my attention yet. Although you get like a guy like Rick Astley, who I think has a great voice. I just can't take all those Insta hits, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, if you have any advice to starting young singers, what would that be?
Just to, you know, get into it right from the heart. Because, I mean, I see a lot of young singers these days who I meet on the road, and all they end up doing is rounds of singing to videos. They don't end up doing any live shows. So I would say get your grounding in, you know, do the hard slog and the sweat, and then the other stuff will follow.
And there's nothing that can stop you then?
Well, you know, you're either dedicated or not, you know, so...
When I see you on stage, I'm really flabbergasted. I mean, it's like there's a different person on stage.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're like...
Well, we'll see tonight, right?
Yeah. Well, have you always been singing like this? How do you do that?
I don't know what it is. I guess the spirit enters my body somehow, and I just sort of take, you know, because I sing from the diaphragm. More or less like tenors doing opera, but it's rock and roll.
And it sounds really good. Now, plans for the future. What are your very other plans?
Well, really, I mean, I've got this live album coming out, and so I'm going to do a bit of work in the States, but I'm not touring Europe this year. I thought I was overdoing it a little, so give them a rest. And I'll come back in the springtime next year, and I'm going to spend the rest of this year doing another studio album.
Do another studio album?
Yeah.
And where will you do that? I understand you're living in America right now?
I live in Santa Barbara,
still?
California. It's very nice.
It's not a bad place to be.
We're a bit short of water, though. I mean, I'm not sure if it's
there's
the
a drought
global
there.
warming or what. But
So you can't go out and spray your lawn
exactly,
right
you get fined heavy. Yeah.
now. Okay, we'll see you on stage in a moment. First, though, I'd like to know Joe Cocker in 20 years from now.
God almighty, if I'll still be on stage, I don't know about that. But I hope I'll still be kicking around. Yeah.
Okay, we hope that too.
Hi, I'm David Bowie and you're watching Countdown, Europe's #1 rock show.